Hello everyone, I'm Jana Greenouch, family historian and mother of 7 children. And here they are. This is Nathan, Becca, Sam, Owen, James, Henry, and Lydia. And they are going to help me present 20 kid-friendly family history activity ideas in less than 20 minutes, believe it or not. This video is going to be fast, but I'm hopeful that you will be inspired with at least a few ideas for helping the young people in your life to discover family history. These activities are very simple, tried and tested, and as a mother, I've observed how my children are getting to know their ancestors the more we talk about them and have fun remembering them in various ways. So think about your kids, your grandkids, nieces and nephews, neighbors, students, whoever the kids are in your life, as we share 20 of our favorite activities starting now.
Number 1. Dress up like your ancestor.
This one's easy, especially if you have some basic costumes or props around. Think about the time periods, the cultures, or occupations that your ancestor may have had. For example, James here is really into soldiers and military history, so he had fun dressing up as his ancestor, who was a Revolutionary War soldier. And you can take this idea to the next level with idea number 2.
Make a movie.
You don't have to be a professional film producer to have fun making homemade videos with the kids. Try recreating your ancestors' stories together. You'll need a simple plan or script for acting out your family stories, and you'll need a video camera. But even a cell phone works great for this. And while we're talking about dressing up and acting, how about idea number 3?
Recreate family photos.
Choose any family photo from the past or even an ancestor's portrait and see if you can recreate it. This activity is really very entertaining. Number 4 is go on family history field trips or vacations. Next time you plan a road trip, don't forget to stop at historically important places. Can you find your ancestors' house or visit a town where they lived? You don't even have to go on vacation if your ancestors lived close to where you live. This house that our ancestor built is just down the street from where we live. And while you're out, don't forget idea number 5.
Visit a cemetery.
There's lots to learn when you're in a cemetery. Kids enjoy searching for ancestors' headstones and hearing stories about them. You can make a scavenger hunt out of it, pack a picnic, or even do a service project to clean up or take pictures of the grave markers. And on days when you can't leave home, try number 6. Visit ancestral homes on Google Maps or Google Earth. Amazingly, you don't actually have to leave your house in order to travel to your ancestors' towns. If you know where they lived, hop online and try walking down their street. Maybe their house is even still standing, or you can see how far they had to walk to get to school or church.
Number 7. Story time.
Kids love stories, and there's no easier way to help them connect to their family. Tell them stories about their ancestors, the events that were going on in the places where they lived, or even just stories about your own childhood. You found him! One of my favorite gifts to give my children and nieces and nephews are simplified family history storybooks. I create them and print them through chapbooks using photos from our family history, sometimes to make them look like an illustration or a cartoon. Since I'm not an artist, I'll use photo filters from free apps like Prisma or Picasso, You can visit our website, thegenealogykids.com, to see a tutorial about how to make these.
Number 8. Create some ancestor artwork.
No matter what kind of art medium you enjoy, sketching, coloring, painting, maybe sculpting something out of clay, use an ancestor as your model. Here are some of James's creations. Now for number 9. Think about what you have in common with your ancestors. Find some similarities between you and them. You can play a little game that I call Like Father, Like Son. This activity is easy. Just think about your own traits, your hobbies, your talents, and then think about where in your family tree those traits came from. For example, fishing is a multi-generational hobby and a talent in our family. You can use pictures or stories to connect you to these people in your family that you relate to. And if you're thinking about physical traits, Family Search has a fun tool called Compare-A-Face, which can show you which of your ancestors you look most like. And speaking of Family Search, try number 10. Check out Family Search's online activities page on their website, or if you're lucky enough to live close to a Family Search Discovery Center, visit in person. This is a great resource for all ages of your family members. You can dress up to match your ethnic heritage, learn more about yourself and your family, record stories, compare your face to your ancestors, and much more.
Number 11. Look at pictures.
Look through scrapbooks and photo albums. Hang family pictures on your wall. You can also look for pictures of your ancestors in the Memories section of Family Search's tree, or on other websites where relatives may be posting old photos. Number 12. Go on an heirloom scavenger hunt. What family history keepsakes do you have around the house? Walk from room to room looking for items that have been passed down in your family. It could be anything. Gifts, furniture, clothes, pictures, dishes, jewelry, toys, anything. This is a really good activity to try when the kids are visiting Grandma's house. She usually has something.
Number 13. Make a map.
This could be as simple as printing a map and placing stars on the locations where your ancestor lived. If your family's in the online tree at Family Search, you can use the Map My Ancestors tool on the Family Search app to see where you come from. If you like drawing your own maps, you could map your ancestors' migration, their travels across a country or an ocean. You could map their town or the floor plan of their house or their farm or garden. The sky's the limit.
Make a family tree or pedigree chart.
With guidance, kids can navigate through online family trees, which is great, but it's also a great exercise for children to create their own physical pedigree chart. This helps them to better visualize their family and how they connect to people. It can help them memorize the names or even the faces of their ancestors if they made a portrait pedigree. Creating family trees can be very simple, or it could be more detailed depending on the child's interests and abilities.
Number 15. Discover which famous people you're related to.
Visit Family Search's Famous Relatives tool, or relativefinder.org, to discover how you connect to movie stars, famous politicians, authors, astronauts, or my kid's favorite, Walt Disney. Relative Finder was created by the BYU Family History Tech Lab. And activity number 16 is to check out the other tools and games at the BYU Family History Tech Lab. Not only do they host Relative Finder, they have games like Wheel of Family Fortune, one of our family favorites, and other helpful tools like Pedigree Pie, which builds a pie chart to show you which countries your ancestors were from, and lots more. The Tech Lab pulls data from Family Search's tree, so make sure your family information is collected there if you want to play these games. Number 17, read books or watch videos that teach you more about history, the places and the times of your ancestors. The internet and the library are great places to find those. The more you understand history, the more you'll be able to connect with the people who lived it. Since we have a lot of ancestors who immigrated to America on the Mayflower, we've been studying everything we can about that time and place to learn more about their experience. We're headed to the kitchen now for idea number 18.
Make family recipes.
As you're cooking, be sure to think about, talk about, or even look at pictures of the ancestor who gave you that recipe. We think of Grandma Hansen every time we eat orange cookies, or cocoa and toast, or her famous recipe, Humpty Dumpty eggs. Great-great-grandma taught us to hard-boil an egg, draw a face on it, and recite the Humpty Dumpty rhyme while dropping it on the floor.
Number 19. Keep family traditions.
Your traditions will look different than ours, but don't forget that anytime you engage in a family tradition, you're strengthening your connection to the past, and kids love traditions. Now we've saved one of the best for last. This is really fun.
Number 20. Build your ancestors' world.
This activity is particularly good for young kids who enjoy Legos, Minecraft, Play-Doh, Little People, Sidewalk Chalk, building blocks, Tinker Toys, you name it. Recreate ancestors' houses or towns, their journeys across the sea or their treks across the plains, or any story from their lives. Use your creative imaginations and just see what you can build. Well, there you have it. There are so many more possibilities, but we've shared with you 20 of our favorite kid-friendly family history activities. All of these ideas are displayed in greater detail on our family website, thegenealogykids.com. You can find even more of our family's experiences there or on our Instagram account at The Genealogy Kids or on Facebook. To give you an idea of what you can find at our website, let me give you a brief tour. At thegenealogykids.com, we're creating something like a journal of ideas and activities as we try them. Just click on the big Activities button in the middle of our homepage. From there, you can choose from a variety of topics. We'll click on the Games category. And then you can learn more about some of our experiences. For any picture you click on, you'll be led to a page where we describe the activity, and we hope you'll enjoy browsing these and getting ideas for your own family. We post most regularly on Instagram and hope you'll follow along there. Or for those of you who enjoy Pinterest, we've created mini pins that you can select from to keep track of which activities and ideas you enjoy most or want to try in the future from our website. For more about why and how to get kids involved in this kind of fun and discovery, be sure to check out my Roots Tech Connect video called Connecting Children to Their Family History. Have fun!